Lavorato sotto che amore tira,
Let's get ready to rumble!
What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? It's your boy. It's your host, Ryan from the Six. Welcome to Boxing Talk Up North. Shout out to y'all, man, for supporting the channel. Shoot, man, I got like a great interview for y'all today, man. This is a dude who extremely close to my dad, man. 1992 Olympian, came up with Lennox Lewis. Came up. Man, the dude's known me since I was in diapers, running around the gym, punching the bags. And he's had a very successful career in boxing. I'm talking about my man Chris Johnson. He's a 1992 bronze medal Olympian. He went on to coach Tyson Fury, Steve Molitor, who became an IBF champ in Canada here before he lost to Carl Frampton. He's also coached a number of other guys, Sotarani, Lucas Body, Arthur Biersanov. The names go on, man. He also fought Antonio Tarver in the pros. It's just a dude who's just been around boxing for so long, man. Done so many low-key great things, man. And I just sent him out the link, so hopefully he gets in here soon. Let me send it to his Facebook too, because I was also talking to him on there. I just want to get him in here and break down, the state of boxing, what it is in today, what it was like back then, especially from the Canadian perspective, because back when Chris was fighting, man, Canada and the USA, when you talk in terms of amateur boxing, we was it, bro. We were one of the top nations, one of the most feared nations, Canada and the US. But I'm telling you, that's like way back. That's way back in the 80s and the 90s. Like that. Like a lot of things changed. But shout out to my guy Ironry Boxing in the building, man. Y'all just came in, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button like Ann Wolf.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yeah, we're also gonna talk about Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, man. Joseph Parker's huge. Y'all see the weigh-in? I was quite surprised that Joseph Parker outweighed Fabio Wardley by 20 pounds. Like, I thought they were pretty even, but now it's like, damn, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So they not even, man. Joseph Parker is way bigger than Fabio Wardley. But we'll see how that goes tomorrow, man, because I got Fabio winning, but man, that's gonna be tough. Now that it looks to me like you know Parker's geared up to take some shots, man. He's beefed up to take the punches, which means we might see him taking the fight to Fabio Wardley, being in the kitchen with him. It may not be what we all thought. The fight may look like a boxing lesson. It may not be that. And Joseph Parker's been talking about he's coming in to stop Fabio Wardley. So he might just be that, man. But it's crazy, bro. I'm surprised that he outweighed him by that much, man. I didn't think Fabio, I didn't think Joseph Parker was that big, man. What were their official weights? Shout out to my guy Elliot in the building. Let me pull it up, man. I got it right here. So Parker weighed in at 262 and Fabio Wardley weighed in at 242. So yeah, they about 20 pounds difference. Fabio Wardley, I thought he was bigger than that, but then I thought to myself, maybe it was Joseph Parker that put on more weight. But I don't know, man. I got to look through Joseph Parker's, his previous times of his weights, right? Because maybe he's coming in bigger, which is what I'm thinking. But I don't know, man. I think Joseph Parker, he's always hovered around. I guess he's always nah. He was 267 his last fight against Bacoli. But then against Zhang, he was 247. He was against Wilder, he was 245. Simon Keenan, he was 250. So yeah, it's kind of weird that he's hovering up in the 260s now. He wasn't at the 260s before. So I don't know if that's something for us to be concerned about. But yeah, he's in the 260s now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Fabio Wardley's a good fighter. I like what he brings to the table. But Joseph Parker, he's showing like this resurgence and next level boxing. Like he's really stepped it up, man. You know. So I agree, man. I think Joseph Parker is obviously the heavy favorite for a reason. I think he's like a minus 300 or something like that. And I think Fabio Wardley, it looks like some money came in on him since I last checked the lines. So we'll go check the lines again. But yeah, I think the last time I checked it, I was like, damn, some money came in on my man Fabio Wardley. He wasn't as big as an underdog as when I checked it at first. But that's what happens, right? The money starts coming in. Yeah, he's a plus 280 now, Fabio Wardley, and oh shoot, Parker's a minus 410. So I mean, there is some money coming in on Parker heavily. But yeah, that's the type of fight. I think it will start that way, man. I think Parker will dominate the early rounds of that fight. But I just have a feeling that, down the line, we're already gonna land some shit. That's what I'm hoping on. That's what I'm wishing on. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell y'all that Fabio Wardley's gonna outbox Joseph Parker. I don't think that's the case. Not one bit. But I will say I think he has the equalizer that we've all seen. So I think for sure Wardley could land it. It's just a matter of, yo, is Joseph Parker beefing up to take that punch? You know, Irony Boxing said, I understand he being big versus Bacoli because he was preparing for Dubois, but Fabio, I don't know if it is wise. We'll see. Yeah, I don't understand it either because yeah, Fabio's not a huge dude. He's 242. Yeah, he's not like Dubois and Bacoli. That's true. Wardley can't clip him early. He's cooked, man. Yeah, I don't think he got to clip him early. I think, unfortunately, I think Wardley got to kind of play possum with him. Like he got to, you know, get Joseph Parker a little confidence so he can open up a bit more. As long as Fabio Wardley doesn't let that fight go too long, he might be in good spot. But if he lets it get to like 8, 9, or even 10, yeah, you right, bro. He might be cooked. He got to land something before the 7th to make Parker like really, really respect him. But yeah, we got on the card. We got Ezra Taylor, who's 12-0 against Steed Woodhall. I think they're in the co-main event. That's at 175. They're fighting for a WBA Continental title at light heavyweight. I'm sorry, I don't know any of these fighters, man. So we'll be watching, right? At least that's how I feel, man. I'm gonna be watching. I don't really know anybody on the undercard, but I'll let y'all know who on the undercard. Just in case y'all know somebody. We got in the along the main card, it's Danny Quartermain. He's 13-0. They fighting for the IBF European title and the WBO European title at super featherweight. He's going off against Royston Smith. And we got Jugaran Ulajai. He's 20-1. He's going against Rolly Lambert, who's 18-3. They fighting for the IBO cruiserweight title. Then you got Amy Dawson versus Mitchell Smith. They fighting for the WBO European lightweight title. And Dawson is 8-0. Smith is 18-1. So I mean, they are championship bouts on the lower level, right? Like, because they're not big titles or title fights. They're for regional belts. So I mean, it is what it is. You got to get ranked. That's what you do. You go that route, get the regional belts. But yeah, man, Irony Boxing. He said Wardley got to go for it. In my opinion, he got a puncher's chance. I'll give him that much. No, honestly, Irony. That's where I stand with it too. Um, yeah, man. I mean, from a skill standpoint, Parker's the way more skill fighter. He's been in the ring with the better fighters. He should win easy. But like, I think upsets in boxing are good. So not gonna lie, man. I want to see Fabio Wardley pull it off. And really, shout out to both these guys because they risking their positions, right? Like I think they're both mandatories for Usyk, but I think Joseph Parker is first in line before Fabio. They don't know when Usyk coming back, man. So they fighting somebody losing their position, somebody losing their spot. And it could be Parker beats Wardley. He adopts, the WBO or WBA, sorry, spot. And as well as the WBO, which I think he has right now. He's kind of in the driver's seat at that point. But I think for sure, man, Fabio Wardley, he gotta think you guys are right, man. He gotta get Joseph Parker's attention early in that fight and apply that pressure, man. You gotta apply that pressure. Shout out to my brother, man, El Consejo in the building. He said Parker, without a doubt, deserves that shot, man. Fight will go the distance. Wardley is a dog, but Parker, what? Yeah, outclass him. Yeah, I think the consensus is exactly that, my man. Is that Parker can survive the Wardley attack and get him to the decision. He should be able to win that way. I don't think he can stop Wardley. Wardley's one of them guys. He got crazy heart, man. He gonna go out on his shield, regardless. But should he have not taken this fight early? I don't know. Think about it. If you Fabio Wardley, man, you came into this with little amateur experience. You beaten two dudes now back to back who were like highly touted prospects. Guys who they said were the next heavyweights in a sense. Like Justice Hooney, I don't think really had a big of a hype as much as Frazier Clark, but I mean he beat Frazier Clark, man. And he beat him pretty easy. The second fight, when he broke his jaw, that shit was crazy. So yeah, I just think for sure you as Fabio Ward, you got to be looking at this like, man, I got to take this shot right now because I need to feed my family. I need to be great. I ain't got time to lose, man. And it's Joseph Parker, who we know has lost before, been stopped by Joe Joyce. So it's not like there's no blueprint to beat him. There is, but shout out to Andy Lee. Andy Lee's been great with Joseph Parker this far. My man said LA, he said fire stick for sure. Frank is tripping. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Frank don't know what he doing,
Yeah.
man. We can't be paying for that shit, man. What do you think this is, man? We don't have that, bro. We don't have that
Wine pan a
money.
school bus. Lord. Yo, I want a bomb clot you want.
You're right here, no manners.
Me just check, we don't have that.
Sure.
Nah, we don't have that, bro. We ain't got that bread for you, Frank. We ain't got it, man. All y'all, man. All you pay-per-view dudes, we ain't got it, bro. No more, man. We don't need it, bro. We gonna be outside, you know what I'm saying, with the fire sticks, but that's because y'all making us, man. Shout out to Top Rank, man. Let's talk about Top Rank too. They're gonna be on Tubi, yo. He said, "I just got my fire stick." We yo, I'll tell you, man. My man WP 3636. What up, brother? He said we outside, man. Outside is deep, man. Yeah, man. I used to be like, my whole thing with pay per views. After a while, I was like, man, these dudes is just charging like the amount of money I be paying on pay per views, bro. I could have sat, courtside at some games for the Raptors, man. So I was just like, nah, this is getting out of hand. Because whatever y'all pay, I always pay more because of my Canadian dollar. So for me, I just had to take it and shift it to I'm only gonna buy what I wanna, like what I value to me. And I don't think I'm not a person who needs like too much. But man, if you're gonna pay me 60, bro, at least give me a great undercard. That's all I'm asking for. There's a lot of fighters to go around. There's a lot of fights to make. You should be able to produce at least 3 or 4 solid undercard fights, man. And then the main event. Should be able to do that just for the fans. If you're gonna charge us for 60, 80, you gotta give us something to get excited about. It just can't be we show up for the main event. Like it don't make sense when it's like that, man. But I think it's interesting about Top Rank. They going to Tubi, or they not going to. I don't know if they're going to Tubi. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds to me like next week's fight, Michaela Mary versus Mary Spencer, which is going to be here in Canada. Um, it's going to be on Top Rank Classics channel, which is a 24/7 channel, I believe, on their website. And then it's also going to be on Tubi, Roku TV, and something else, man. Oh, there was another one. It's going to be on like 3 or 4 streaming platforms that just play like free channels, man. So this is, to me, this is the evolution of boxing that we needed to see, man. Shout out to L Dub Boxing in the building. To Tubi's Fire, yeah, man, and it's free. Pluto, that's the one. Yeah. Pluto, Roku, Tubi, and if you want to go to the Top Rank website, they're gonna play it on the Classics channel. So like this is where boxing, this is the direction boxing needs to go in to be successful in my eyes. Because I mean, we all got the TVs now. You got the Roku's, the Fire Stick TVs. So you putting them on the generic channels of these TVs to where we can access these fights for free or via app. Pro Box already showed us the model, man. They did it. They even did it in their own facility, which was good. And I think we can all agree, man. We all looked forward to Pro Box every other Wednesday. I know I did. That was awesome what they were doing. I don't know, for them, if their model, maybe it didn't work for them because they couldn't get big advertisement money. But I think that's where the business model is headed. Is if you can gain big advertisers to invest in boxing, that's going to be your backing. That's going to be like your network budget. The big brands. It's been a while, man. Been a while since we had like the big Bud Light across the mats. The bigger brands. The last big Jordan athlete I remember in boxing is Andre Ward and Triple G. Them guys been out the ring for a minute. We don't have another Jordan athlete right now representing in boxing. I think Shakur Stevenson, he's with Reebok, I believe, and OVO as well. It's just like there's no big commercial brands attached to boxing anymore. And when you look across like all the other sports, they all got the big brands. They got the Gatorades, they got the Nikes, the Adidas, they got the Burger Kings, McDonald's, whatever it is. They got the big companies attached to them. And I think when you have big companies attached to your brand, they bring fans. They do. whether it's Gatorade or Nike shoes or Adidas, whatever it may be, man. Clothing, you're gonna bring that audience. Some of them, not all of them, gonna stay, but some people gonna stick to it because they're gonna relate to that logo and it being there, and they like, yo, man, it's boxing. We in boxing now. He said, my man LA said, Izio. Vizio TV. Yeah, man. I used to have a Vizio TV, man. Everybody got them. Them things. The Vizio TVs, they be selling like hotcakes, man, especially on Black Friday. My man El Concedo said, I see Top Rank stream hoping how hopping until they get a deal. They can't refuse. No, man. I think they're fine if they could do it this way. Like, I know it sounds crazy, man, but the reality is ESPN is like top of the top in sports, right? So I feel like anywhere Top Rank landed, it's less than ESPN. So I mean, I know some people gonna frown on the Tubi, man, be like, yo, look how far they fell. But it's like, no, this is where boxing needs to be because yo, I feel like when boxing was free, when I hear the old heads talking about, yo, we used to have it on NBC, CBS, all these cable channels, just available throughout the week too. Not just on the weekends. Like the freaking Duran and Hagler, man. That was on like a Thursday in like Nashville, Tennessee or something like that. That wasn't no weekend card that I bet you hella people tuned in because of who the guys were. Shout out to Shawa in the building. She said, grand evening, Ryan in the chat. Salute to Shawa. Yeah, man, I think Tubi's the move. I think Pluto, like you said, all those streaming platforms that are free. I think that's great, man. I think it's great to have those guys involved in boxing because quite frankly, we don't know if another network is gonna insert itself into boxing anytime soon because Paramount or Showtime, however you want to call them, they did take their money away from the PBC. They look to invest in the TKO group, and I bet you they're investing in the TKO group because Dana White's got the pay scale. So he's got the model for them already. He's gonna tell them he can probably even send them a sheet of like, yo, this is what's gonna cost already because I got my pay scale and this is the way it's set up. This is the way our first shows are gonna look like. So for Paramount, Showtime, they just looking at it like, yeah, this is probably a better deal than what we were paying with the other guys. Other guys, they weren't doing us like this. They were making us pay all this crazy money just for us to get these fights that weren't doing much. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. I think networks are good for boxing, but as we've seen in the past, they've also hurt boxing with the pay-per-views. So I think it's a yin and a yang, but at the same time, you need the network money, man. I'm not gonna lie, the events just hit different, right? They just feel different. They just look different when you got that budget behind you. My man LA said I heard an ESPN employee on another channel saying Top Rank is looking for almost double the budget they had before. What? I mean, that's crazy, man. And they did pretty good with what they had. So I mean, if ESPN said no to that, then that makes perfect sense because why would you want double, man? That's wild. But shout out to Top Rank for doing well what they had. I don't think they need double. They don't have to pay Shakur Stevenson now. They're paying him a lot of money. He's getting paid a lot of good money. Shout out to Shakur. But I don't think they need double the budget, man. I don't know what they were drawing in either. Like I don't really pay attention to those numbers like that to see, hey, what would you guys bringing in to warrant that money? But man, you just gotta be thinking like Were they breaking records or something over there? Like, why would you ask for double? I feel like you only asking for double when you doing some great things. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Um Boxing Talk Up North. If you are on YouTube, smash that like button. If you are on X, repost the stream. If you on Instagram, man, come over to YouTube, type in Boxing Talk Up North, and join the channel, man. Join the chat, hit the like button, subscribe, put your notifications on. We just waiting for my man Chris Johnson to jump on up in here so we can have a little conversation, man, about boxing and his past with coaching Tyson Fury, going to the Olympics in 19. I'm not saying 88. He was 1992. Lennox Lewis was 88. 1992 Olympian, bronze medalist, and yeah, he fought Tarver also too. Shoot, I think he lost to Chris Bird in the Olympics. I think that's who he lost to. But yeah, Chris is a great guy, man. Been around my family forever. Done a lot of great things in boxing in Jamaica, and continues to coach, man. He's a good coach, man. He said they just picked up Scooter. Who else? Yeah, I don't know who they picked up. Oh, Scooter Davis. Yeah, that's who they picked up. Top rank. Um, I'm not sure who else they picked up. But top rank. They always got the young guys. Like that's something we can look at top rank and always see. They always got the young guys. They're one of the few promotional companies that build stars, man. Like that's their bread and butter. You gonna come over here, you're gonna go through our system, and you're gonna get built. And if you can't hang, or we don't think you can hang, you're getting dropped like Edgar Berlanga, man. He got dropped, and he was like, think about him. He got dropped, and I'm pretty sure he was like, what, 14, 13, and 0? And that's just because they saw a few fights, and they were like, nah, he ain't gonna make it. Yeah. My man El Cancero said, Dan Rayfield said on his pod that the Zone is going to have a new subscription option where you pay more monthly and do not have to pay for pay-per-view. What? So they just trying to spread out the pay-per-view payments like a 12-month plan, like a car payment? Nah, man, we ain't jacking that, bro. Like y'all already disrespecting my DAZN subscription by making me pay for a pay-per-view. Like that's wild. Like that should never be happening. Like what do you mean, man? Gonna make me pay for the pay-per-view too? Nah, bro, that shit don't make sense at all. Like literally, I got my sub paid every month. What you mean you're not just gonna give me the fights? I gotta pay more for the fights? Nah, that can't be real. Can't be. But that's the problem with boxing, man. They always trying to take from the fans. And the fans, shout out to y'all, man, because y'all good fans. I think boxing has good fans. I just think sometimes the business of boxing destroys the love for the fans, man, for the game, because we always the ones who gotta pay, gotta shove out this money to get these events rolling, or we don't get the fights that we think we deserve, or we get the promotional companies giving us 101 excuses of why a fight can't happen. It's just like it's frustrating, man. I don't know. I think it's frustrating. That's why I don't be blaming these fighters. I know some people they go that route. They want to blame the fighter and all, but I don't think so, man. I think most fighters got no problem fighting each other. It's just the business of boxing. And shout out to my man Curtis Harper. I interviewed him earlier today. That dude, he's a journeyman, been around, forever, man, in boxing. And I'm like, I was shocked, man. Like I didn't realize he had like 16 losses, and I was just kind of like Like, I don't look down on those type of things because I think everybody's needed in the sport in some way, and journeymen are absolutely needed in boxing. But I just I just asked him, man, like, yo, what keeps you going? And he just said his family and boxing's all he knows because he's been doing it for so long. So shout out to Curtis Harper, man, doing his thing. Um, yeah, let me see if I can get the link for the interview so y'all can go see it. Cause it was a good interview, man. Learned a lot about that man. Um, I thought about asking him about the FA Jabba thing, but I just kind of think it's done now. It's happened. It's over with. I don't think he needs to be brought up anymore, right? Like he obviously stood his ground for something that he felt was right. The pay wasn't there. Made an example, but yeah, shout out to Curtis Harper, man. He's got a fight coming up in December. But yeah, that's the link in the chat there for the interview if y'all want to go check it out. And make sure if you just got in here, man, make sure you smash that like button like Ann Wolf. You know what I'm talking about?
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yeah, it's over. What else we got going on in boxing, man? Shoot. I feel like I'm forgetting something. There was another topic I was gonna talk about. Yeah, top rank. Top rank going to 2B. That's awesome. Virgil Ortiz. Oh, the face off. Y'all see that? Virgil Ortiz and Lubin? Man, these dudes did a fake face off. I couldn't believe that shit. So I see the link face off. 5 minutes, I think in like 23 seconds or something like that, like a short face off. And then I click on it thinking like, oh, it's just like highlights, right? Just highlights of the face off. They just showing a quick like sound bites or something like that. Nah, bro, that was the whole thing. It was like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these dudes, man? Like, I get it. Lubin showing up, feeling disrespected and all. Virgil, he don't really got no energy for nobody. He just knock out people and he still got no energy. I felt bad for the dude doing the damn face off, man. He was trying to get something out of somebody and he just couldn't, man. These dudes wasn't giving him nothing. And the whole face off was 5 minutes. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, at least when the UK guys do the face off, they don't get too riled up. Most of them don't. I think maybe a few of them do. Like, I know AJ and Dubois got a little riled up there. Obviously, David Hay and Chisora, them dudes, you couldn't keep them dudes in a room. They were just doing disrespectful stuff to each other. But yeah, Lubin and Ortiz, I'm like, yo, what the, like, these dudes is wild. 5 minutes? Nah, bro, we ain't checking that. Like, what are they doing? 5 minutes of just back and forth the belt. Absolutely nothing, man. I don't know. I hope the fight don't end up like that, bro. That'd be a dud. Lubin and Ortiz, that should be a good fight. Hopefully it is, man. Shout out to Roger that in the building. Shawa said Andy and Raymond Mulataya. Yeah. We can talk about that too. From the 6, shout out to my man Alex Vega. Hey man, Marco came on the show. He said he coaching you, man. That's what's up. Marco got his Boxing USA book. He gonna coach. I think he said Vega, round 1. Michael. Yeah, man. So shout out to Marco. He got his little team for Border Wars. I hope all is well with y'all. Everybody win. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to LA. He said Eddie won the purse bid for Mulataya and Andy. Yeah. Shout out to Andy Cruz. He getting the fight, man. Andy Cruz got his career moving. He might mess around and pass Keyshawn if Keyshawn keeps sitting out. What y'all think about that? My man WJ in the building. What's up, Dub? Just salute. I made it. Yeah, man. I was gonna do a quick one because like I had my man's coming in, Chris Johnson. I sent him the link. I'm not sure if he's having troubles getting in. Uh, yeah, I don't want to, bother him too much. Good thing about Chris is like, when you actually know somebody, so you're like, you don't feel bad about message. Yeah, like I known him my whole life pretty much. Chris Johnson, yeah, he 1992 Olympian, bronze medalist, and yeah, he pretty much Lennox Lewis won in '88, and him and Lennox were teammates in '88. Also, my dad was in the '84 team, so my dad was the '84 team with Lennox, and then Chris Johnson was also '88 with Lennox. Lennox goes pro. Chris Johnson wins in '92 bronze for us. Yeah, I mean, Chris Johnson just been around so much talent, man. That's why I wanted his input on a few things. And he also had a brief professional career. I know he fought Antonio Tarver really early on. Um, and then yeah, he just became a coach. He coached a lot of guys up here. He coached Lucas Body for a while. For a while, actually, a lot of early of Lucas's career was with Chris Johnson. Um, Arthur Biersonoff, he also coached, who's a 140 dark horse, and Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is probably the biggest name he coached, but he also coached a lot of guys who you know, just did their thing, man. And Steve Mulliter was another guy. Steve Mulliter's from Canada. I think Steve Mulliter lost his IBF belt to Carl Frampton. I think believe I want to say in Ireland, somewhere like that. Ah, said facts, and he only got 6 fights. Yeah, Andy Cruz is gonna pass right by Keyshawn if he keeps sitting out. My man Roger, they say you watching the game. Yeah, I got it on the background here. Um, 2-0 Dodgers, but I don't know, man. That 2-0, they better get that up because y'all see what we do with 2-0 leads. We eat that shit up. Oh, there we go, 2-2. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. 2-0 ain't nothing for us. I think people sleeping on us, but that's all right. They gonna know. Ah, shit. Howdy there, WJ. Yeah, man, my man WJ he slipped on in. You know what, yo? I don't know if Chris Johnson gonna come in, so I'll open up these lines, man. I'll drop the link in the chat for y'all. Jump on up here. Let me know y'all prediction maybe for the weekend or how y'all feel about Top Rank being on Tubi or whatever, man. We just talk boxing, y'all know me, man. I love talking boxing with the people. Do it for the people, by the people. Shout out to Don King, because it's for the people. You gotta, do your thing for the people, man. People show you love, you gotta show love back. That's for sure. But yeah, it's a quiet weekend. Outside of like Wardley and Park. Yeah, it's a quiet weekend for sure. Boxing. Oh, we got Shower in the house. What up, Queen?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in here.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. You asked about the top rank business and the predictions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the fights last night?
Oh no, the ones on the zone. No, I didn't watch them. I just saw like the highlights.
Man, it was pretty darn good. Okay. Top rank. Okay, so Top Rank has had that classic channel on like for a year now on Roku.
Mm-hmm.
All the old fights. So I love that. I love that. If we could get Top Rank fights without having the ESPN subscription,
Yeah.
man, I'll be in hog heaven for real.
Nah, I agree. Cause even like I know people were saying ESPN, it was great that they were there, but you still had to pay for it.
Exactly. Yeah. ESPN Plus anyway. So
Yep. It wasn't like you turn on your TV and you got it on cable. You still
we
had to pay for it.
we don't got cable but here, but yeah, we got we had to do it through the smart TV app. So
Mm-hmm.
paying for that dang app. So But I'm cool. I love that. I love that, especially like I said, if it's free and remains free. But I'm. They can still cross. Go ahead and cross the street. Get on
Yeah,
the zone. Take some of your fight. Well, we got a fight coming up on Pro Box. Tiger's going to fight Flaws, right? So,
right. Yep.
I guess that's because they still didn't have it all together then. But I like the idea of all that mixing it up. Man.
No, they are. Top Rank, I think Top Rank sending a lot of their guys out because I think I saw Scooter Davis is gonna fight on a card in California coming up here
Is it?
next month. I think.
I thought he was
Yeah.
fighting on the 22nd in somewhere over there on the East Coast. I thought maybe not.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's the same night, matter of fact. Yeah, the 22nd. That's all like, why would they do that? But I'll watch it all, run it back. You know how that goes.
Yeah, they sending their guys out because that's what they're gonna have to do. I'm pretty sure they didn't put in a big bid for the Mulataya fight. He got to go
Um,
matchroom.
no, I think yeah, it was like man, it's a weird number. $888,888.
Oh wow,
Right? And then Andy gets 311,000 and some odd dollars. I can't remember the last.
jeez.
It's crazy, Andy.
Oh wow.
So, but I'll take. I mean, that's some good money for a guy with 6 fights, and you get to more than likely snatch that belt off of Raymond. Shout out to
Exactly.
Raymond.
Yeah, that's definitely shoot, we might see Shakur and Andy before we see Keyshawn and Andy. The way this is going.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Keyshawn. Uh, I try not to think about Keyshawn because it's kind of sad. But
Mm-hmm.
and then who knows? Who knows the Shakur? I really feel like he should have been moved up, but you know, he can do whatever he wants. There's a lot of young dudes coming up in 35 and shoot, Shakur is almost 30, right?
Yeah, I don't know why he just don't move up. Like I've been saying, Shakur should just fight at 40 because I think the names are better at 40.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get a little bit more respect at 40, when people like when he beats T.O., if he beats T.O. and
Hmm.
Sabril Matias, all those champs that are there, Gary, those guys are, we respect them. We think they're dangerous. Those are
But
dangerous
they're
fights.
his age range too. That grouping of them, like, I don't want to talk about the dude. It's like, what's going on, man? Because you don't want to fight some of the babies because you're calling in your brother.
Mm.
And you're
Nah,
calling-
that's true. That's why I don't like when they talk like that. Like talking about I'm gonna leave the belt for Keyshawn. Like what are you
Yeah,
talking
and then
about,
go back
man?
there.
Like what?
You don't need your help. Like Keyshawn was collecting belts himself before bad things went bad. So I don't know. I just him Tio. I really don't trust Tio, of course. And then them supposed to be having that fight at the beginning of the year. I believe it when I didn't even say the press conference when I see Tio getting that ring. Then I'll believe that fight's happening. But Richardson Hitchens and him, that would be a great fight.
That would, but they also seem like they buddies too. They buddied up, doing fake sparring matches in the bowling alleys.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Shakur got too many friends, man. That's what Tank was right about. He's like that dude too phony, man. Got too many friends.
Yeah, on purpose though. I feel so. Like I said, I try not to talk about Shakur, but
Yeah.
the fights this weekend. Oh, see, I don't know. Are you familiar with the fight happening in France, like Bakari Samake?
No,
You don't
no,
even know who he is.
no. Like that's the thing. That's like I don't know who a lot of those guys are. Like,
I mean, I
yeah.
know, I guess because I'm in a fight pool, but I actually did like film study on that guy. So it's like,
Mm,
um, what
is he
about the
worth?
fight in the Philippines?
Is he worth watching?
No, no. I mean, like at a glance, I think people would be like, "Ooh," but then when you really look at, no, man, no, it's kind of sad because he's
Dang.
been over here. to the West, and he's trained and stuff, but he's basically fighting domestically and bringing guys there that he could travel on
Oh,
kind of thing. So, but he looks good. So you really look under the surface and you're like, dude, what are you loading up on every shot kind of mess? What about the Philippine fight this weekend? You know about that?
yeah, is that Casemiro's making his return?
No, I did see that one too, though. But no, this
John
one's minimal.
Casemiro. Oh,
Um,
okay.
Pedro Tadoran versus Christian Bulanin. I think it's for the IBFW. I mean the IBF minimum.
Oh, is that on Sunday? Is that Sunday's fights or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He's trying to get to Colazo. I know Tadoran is, so I wish I could
Jeez.
watch that one. But we all know what the fight card is, and that's that $60 joint.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I didn't
Sorry,
want to
Frank.
commit to that, man. I didn't
We're
want to
not.
commit to it.
Damn, Frank's crazy for that.
You know what's funny though is that Frank, when Turkey sat up there and said no more pay per views, Frank Warren was standing right there and he said, well, we're gonna still do pay per views. It was almost like it was some funk between them. I was like,
He said,
oh
like, you speaking for yourself.
yeah. He's like, we gotta get paid. Shoot, you ain't got that oil money over here.
Yeah, Frank had to remind us. Look, I ain't got no turkey out of sheep money now.
Right. And with him holding all them heavyweights over there, that's big. So, but I can't say I want to pay $60 just for those two because I don't think most
Mm,
people know the people on the undercard. I don't.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. My man LA said a bad style matchup for Mulataya, but Andy only has 6 fights, so I don't know. Definitely not impressed with Mulataya. Yeah, man, he is basic.
It's
He had
like
a
when he stopped boxing, he's trying to be a puncher now, and I think he
yeah.
should go back to boxing because otherwise he's falling flat. Like he gets to like the fourth year and he just falls flat the rest of the fight. To me,
Yeah, even his last fight against
with
Abdullah
Abdullah,
Abdullah, yeah. He didn't look good at that. Like I was like, what the heck? Like, man, you making this fight way harder than it should
right,
be. Like,
right. Because it seemed like when he boxed, he actually had some pop, and he was a little bit more spry. Now it's just like I don't know, dude. Looking into deadpan eyes and all that, he was like he didn't even sound believable when he's calling out people. I was like, no.
oh man.
Who do you got
Nah,
this weekend, Parker or Fabio?
man, I'm hoping Fabio could pull it out.
I did.
Um, I like Fabio Wardley. I like his story. Like, he like Jake Paul, but like he really put in the work, man. Never really had an amateur career, but learned on the job in the pros, and
Right.
he beat a lot of like his last 2 wins are really good wins.
Ah, I
Young
like
hungry
that.
heavyweights. But
Oh,
Parker's with Andy Lee, man. Andy Lee,
I
I don't
know.
know. Andy Lee's out here. He might be coach of the year, man. He's had a great year.
That's why I'm pulling for Parker. Well, there's some of the reason why I'm pulling for Parker. I think maybe his experience. He got Andy Lee.
Yep.
And he ain't trying to give up that spot. He want that piece of fight, man.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like he's got the number 1 spot right now, and if he loses, that would just be bad,
Crushing.
man. It'd be crushing that you lose your spot, but I don't know, man. I think we need another like type of Wilder story, and I think Worley is that guy. Like he got that equalizer
He's the
to
UK Wilder. That's
if
right.
he sparked out Parker, then I think a lot of people would be like, "Yo, Moses Atama, where you at?
I think so too. Off
Yo,
top.
where you at?"
But they already trying to pit Moses against everybody. So, but
Yeah.
those two that definitely would be a thing.
Yep.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry too.
Nah,
But
that's true.
ain't nobody saying my guy's name. It was like saying my guy's
Who
name.
that? Dubois?
Agit? Like,
Oh, a G Cabiel. Isn't he fighting soon too? He's got a fight lined up. I saw.
has he? Because
I think he's doing like a homecoming just to stay busy, fighting Germany or something like that.
okay, I don't see anything, but I'm gonna look around now. You got me curious.
Yeah, I think it's just a stay busy fight. But if I was him, that's what I would do as well. Cause like you can't really wait on Usyk. You don't know what he's gonna do when he comes
Right.
back.
Well, Usyk ain't trying. I don't think he's trying to fight Cavill, but that would be interesting if he did, because I still got Cavill. I don't care over Usyk. I still do.
Yeah, Jit. Yo, he's good, man. He's a good fighter. He a bad style for anybody in heavyweight.
I think so. Really, I do. And I mean, what did you think about Usyk with him supposedly being hurt, but then those things coming out? You know, you feel like he was playing.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to enjoy life a bit. I think he needs
Yeah,
to retire, man. I don't think he got anything more to prove. Like
nah.
he cleared out the division. I don't think Moses Atama like would move the needle. Like I think even if he beats Moses, like people are just gonna be like, yeah, the kid's like 20 years old or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's
supposed to
gonna
do
be
that.
an excuse or a reason why people talk smack about it for sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't even do nothing for him. And
I
I
don't
don't
want to
think
see
Fury
Usyk.
could beat him. I don't think AJ could beat him. Like I don't know. I don't know who could beat him. Ajit Caballero's a good fight, but the people are gonna say, well, who wants to watch that?
Mm,
I think
I tell you, I don't want to see. I don't even like them pitting Atoma against these. Like, there's a bunch of guys over here in the Americas. Now, I'm gonna say from Canada, down to South America, and it's heavyweights. They're just obscure, but I just don't think, it's like they're contained in their own little bubble over there still, and I don't want to
mm,
see Moses going against all those guys. You got young guys over here. Who's the other guy over there? He's real young on Matchroom. He's got like 3 fights now.
Pat Brown.
No.
No. They got that Australian dude. I forget his last name. Shoot, he looks
He's
like
a black guy.
oh, they got a black guy too.
Yeah, man. He
Damn, Eddie just getting all these heavyweights.
right. But he is English, I believe. So just
Mm,
for that. Let me see. Heavy.
I
And then like
know.
go ahead.
I think Golden Boy's got that American guy, freak from Houston. Fuck. They call him the
Oh yeah,
Rocket.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Joshua Edwards, the Rocket.
Yeah.
Yes,
They call him the
sir.
Rocket. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Rocket.
He might be like a Wilder, like he's super athletic, so he might give people problems.
Yeah, I think so too. And he's with Golden Boy though, and I think they're gonna start
Mhm.
fast tracking the Rocket, which I don't know how I feel about that all the time. Sometimes you just rush these young guys. He's got 3, 4 fights. He could be ready. I mean, he's an Olympian, but
Yeah.
I
Oh,
asked him if he would fight Torres Richard because they came up together.
okay. They're in the same like pool. Yeah,
He,
Richard. I feel like Richard a little way further ahead right now.
he is, but I meant down the line. But he
But
told
yeah,
me
oh yeah, for sure.
he told me no, and then he heard me and got off his line.
He said no. Oh
Yeah,
man,
he's like, that's my partner. I don't know. He's like, I can't see
man.
myself fighting him. I'm
I
like,
guess
yeah.
these guys. I don't know. I think they from that LeBron era, man. That's what I'm seeing right now. I mean, I would look at a situation like that. If my boy, we could fight down the line. I'd be like, man, let's make some bread together. Like,
I
let's
think
go out
we got
here,
a
talk
different
that shit,
mindset. Yeah,
and
man.
get the
Why
fans
not?
riled up. We make that bag, bro. Yeah, one of us
Same
might get
thing
a
for
black eye, but
same thing for Shakur. Get money with your friends. You
yeah,
know, help your households out. Like, look, these guys is on some different stuff.
yeah, they like don't want to step on each other's toes and I'm gonna leave a belt for him in this division. What you mean, bro? Just why don't you campaign and clean up there? Like, there's so many guys at 140. Like, you gonna leave them all for Keyshawn? Like, what? And Keyshawn could fight some of those guys too. Like, why do y'all gotta like y'all can't share opponents in a way? Like, Everybody want to see
Well, yeah,
Keyshawn
why
fight.
can't everybody just fight? Period. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy. I think
like
these new guys are they're different.
even Roach is in 40 now. Like Roach is Eastside Cruz. Like those are guys Shakur could fight. I don't know. I don't think 35 is a good move for him. But yeah, we'll see what Shakur does.
Well, I was looking for that heavyweight, but I can't find him.
I mean,
It's
it's
crazy.
Leo Atang. Is that it?
Yes, a tongue, yes.
Atang. Yeah. Sounds African.
He's a
Of
big
African.
dude, but he's
African
only.
boys.
You can tell he's gonna be their next AJ, so it's crazy.
Oh no, man. I think Ben Whitaker gonna be his next AJ. I think Ben, he 9-0. He might be further ahead than AJ. He got
Yeah,
like
but the
4
Tank is
million
actually
followers.
a heavyweight though. He's actually heavy. He's only 18. He's the heavyweight.
Oh,
Though.
he's 18. Damn.
He's a baby.
They trying to find
2-0 with 2 knockouts. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we gotta wait, man. We gotta wait to see how my man turns out.
Yeah, and then your girl. I mean, I say your girl because she's up there with you in Canada. The Mary Spencer fight. I'm really looking forward to it, man.
That's gonna be a good fight. And
Oh my God,
show Michaela Mary, she a dog, man.
she is.
Like I like her attitude. She's like, yo, man, don't worry, Mary. You can hold my belt. I'm coming to pick it up. She's
You know, it's
she's
crazy.
coming
Mary
up to
said she's
Canada.
knocking her out. Mary says she's knocking her out. She's like getting off on the fact that Michaela, you know how Michaela is in press conferences.
Mm-hmm.
She's mean, she's nasty.
Yeah, she like that.
Mary says she's like that. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna knock her out. And I was like, oh boy, let's see.
Man,
Let's see. I'm
okay.
super excited.
I
That's
just
the
hope
day
they
for my
give us
birthday.
a good fight, man. I just hope. I think Mary Spencer, she do be punching, but I don't know. Michaela Mary, she's very, very good, man. She's a fucking Sandy
Yeah,
Ryan couldn't even knock her out.
man.
Sandy Ryan can punch.
I feel like between them two fights too, I seen some growth in Michaela's IQ. Even it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So it's not gonna be an easy task, but shoot, we talking about a woman who's already been at 54.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think she's only been beat twice by the same lady, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And that
Herman,
lady's
I
tough.
believe.
Yeah,
And she's a tough customer for anybody.
exactly. So I don't know. I don't think Mary's coming to play with her, but shoot, Sandy Ryan even came back looking like a powerhouse. That's crazy. Huge, muscly arms. I was like,
She's doing
dang, she was
push-ups,
on a
man.
mission. She was mad. She trying to get back, but I get it. Femke Hermans. That's who knocked. No, she didn't knock her
Yeah.
out. UD and the MD.
Yeah. I think she beat her back to back in camp. Damn, man. That's wild. She came to Canada and beat her back to back.
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
not gonna stay on here though. I'm starving like Marvin. Just wanted to tell you. See, I forgot that you said you had a Wardley.
Oh yeah. B.
Yeah.
Norman, man.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah,
No,
Shower. I
hit me
appreciate you
back.
pulling up on me.
Yeah, man. Come hit me back up sometime.
Oh yeah. I'm
All
probably
right.
gonna go watch this baseball game though.
I know that's right. I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Shower coming through. Y'all know what it is. Yo, a Tang. He said a Tang in there. Next AJ. 6'6". Okay. Yeah, man. Sorry, man. Sorry to tease y'all, man. I thought my man Chris Johnson was gonna come through, man. I'll have to reschedule with him, but I'm gonna go cut off and watch this baseball game, yo. It's 2-2. World Series. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, if the Jays win tonight, it's gonna be crazy because I think the Raptors think they won, and they in Toronto too, bro. And then we got Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel's in Toronto too. Yo, Toronto's lit right now. But yeah, yeah, man, I gotta go catch the game, y'all. See how it's going, man. I'll be back on probably Sunday night. We'll do the recap show. I doubt I'm gonna be able to do live tomorrow because it's my daughter's birthday party. So I'm gonna have a bunch of 6-year-olds running around my crib, man. It's gonna be fun. But hey, wish me well, yo. Pray for me. These youths better not break my basement up, man. You know how these kids get, badass kids. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Make sure you smash the likey button. And he said we tune into the game too. Yeah, man, for sure, brother. You know me. I like to. Oh, you guys don't know me. I get real passionate, bro, especially for my city, man. I like to yell at the TV. I'm that guy. Yeah. But yeah, man. We'll talk soon, everybody. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Smash the like button on your way out. Repost the stream. And if you're first time here, subscribe to the channel. Peace. Know what it is.
What? I will slap you if you don't move this car. I'ma slap you. I'ma slap you. Okay.